The video I chose was the Home Alone video, and starting with the visual elements, the title was Home Alone, which is why I feel this video had a lot of empty space to portray the emptiness of when you may be home alone. The work by the cameraman in this video is really interesting because there's often one or two people at the most throughout the majority of the video. There's some very interesting work done, particularly when they go frame by frame, people jumping upside down or having doubles. The lighting is really bright to emphasize everything in the room as well as the dancer. One neutral question I would have would be what was exactly being portrayed by the empty space, or was that simply just the area of the dance to be chosen? The dance seems to be taken in an abandoned building or warehouse. The aural elements, the music was electronic sounding and kind of eerie and creepy to me. The dancers moved to this, and it really made the dance, I thought, because I don't know how to explain it exactly. As the dancers move, they move to the beat. They start out slow when the music is slow, and they speed up when the music is fast. I thought the sound gave this dance kind of a creepy feeling, to be honest. One neutral question is, what exactly was portrayed by the speeding up and slowing down of the music? The movement aspect, the movements used by the dancers seem to be, there's a lot of turning in the abdomen area and twisting of the arms and chest, and as well as the neck. There are also a lot of convulsion-like movements, particularly in the chest and when they expanded their chest or hips, and as well expanding their arms. They also seem to stretch vertically as well as horizontally with their arms. That's another thing I thought was interesting. Another point I would make is a neutral question would be, what was meant to be portrayed by these movements? The title is Home Alone, obviously, but there's multiple people dancing together, so that was kind of interesting to me. As far as the dancers themselves, one question I would have is, what was the reason for being shirtless or almost naked looking throughout the majority of the video? Some were and some weren't. The dancers seemed to all be very thin. I don't know, I thought that was kind of interesting. I like the way they swayed their bodies in union, although they weren't always in the same frame, but they kind of seemed to flow from frame to frame. Yeah, the title was Home Alone, so that kind of confused me because it starts off with that very much Home Alone feeling, but then it moves to having multiple dancers and even dancing together. So that was interesting to me as well. All in all, I thought this dance was kind of cool. The music and the background definitely played a lot into the dance itself. As far as the purely movement standpoint, the movements were all very, they seemed to flow from one to the other, and then all the way into the end when they jump in, which is what I'm seeing now. And that's all I have on that.